Hello everyone. This month's mental health video is spiraling, losing our kin, troll. Um, so yes, I think this is like a topic that I think that a lot of us who are dealing with like mental health like issues or who have been, through really like a rough patch, can kind of really like relate to. First off, what does it mean to spiral? Um, so I define it as a time when the individual begins to go down a path of destruction, making one bad choice after another, and may not be able to think logic. And that's not like a definition from out of like a book that I just I wanted to put into my own words, so that way that I would have like a common ground, or I could have like a way to actually find that. That I think that a lot of us can like easily like understand. And so now that we understand what it actually is, how do you overcome that and regain control of the situation? Um, well, for starters, that it is helpful if that we can recognize and that we are actually spiraling. Um, and like with that, like once we like notice it, like take a step back, and try to think back, to like what may have like actually caused that. It's like that. What is the like root of like issue that's like going on? Because like a lot of the time, spiraling just doesn't start on its own. Like there's like a trigger point, and to help avoid it going down the same path again, that it is helpful if that we can actually find like what that our root cause was, and then begin to actually work on that. um I mean it could be helpful, to talk to someone, you know who who has went through like some of the things that we're dealing. I mean, it could be like a friend, it could be like a loved one, or it could be like a therapist. regardless, that it may be helpful, to just like talk about it. And then like learning to like focus on the things that we do have it can control over. Those things that we actually have the power, to do something that I'm about, and then at the exact same time, though that I will admit that it may be hard, but though we also have to learn to accept those things that we cannot, that we don't have the power over, that we cannot actually, fluence at all. Um, and then like learning to find those uh good, healthy, and effective, coping methods uh to can bat, and deal with those troubling situations. Now I'm going uh to back track just a little bit. So how I said that it can be helpful, if uh, we talk to someone like about what we're like dealing with, right? So that I found that it's not always like easy to like notice like what the root causes as to why that I'm doing certain things, like not like readily, like identifying, you know, like what the trigger point is. But sometimes when like I like talk to like other people, then I'm able to like pick up on it. Or if I don't, then they do. Um, and that's what I think. Talking to somebody that it may be helpful. So as I do with a lot of these videos, this is when that I talk about my own stuff, like the way that I relate to what the topic is. So how do I like manage it when that I have these moments? Um, yeah, I'm gonna be like honest. Generally, like I think that at times, like I can be like dealing with like multiple like trigger points, and then it's like I don't like actually have a like a grasp on a like on one of them, and then I get hit with like another trigger point, and then that start this whole spiraling thing, like going down like a path that's not really logical. Um, and there's not much thought that goes like into it when that does happen. You know, um, So like at times, even I have like issues, with like uh stepping back, and like looking at it, um and like I think that what's like helped me, like I guess like recently, is that my one therapist, had told me, like to look at like what happened, okay, like look at it as if that you're this fly that's on the like a wall, because like that fly is gonna like notice like every single thing, that they're gonna like notice even the things that we don't notice. And I would say that recently that has really it has been of like a it been of a benefit for me, um yeah, taking that step back, like put on like the brakes is definitely not easy. It's like it's one of those things that I think that we oftentimes, that we get better at. It's like the more that we're able to like recognize those things, the more we're able to like utilize those healthy and effective like coping, like mechanisms, so that we can actually can bat, like what those like trigger points are, like what the like a root out like a cause of it is, you know, and I'll be like the first one to like bring this up, that I remember, like at one point, where that I didn't truly see, that I was actually spiraling. Now, this happened, I guess, probably about mm, 3 to 4 years ago now. Um, and so, like, anyway, that I had stuff going on, like, back home. Like it was about like a year, like after my aunt had passed away. Um, and like my aunt to me was like uh she was like a second like mother to me, you know, like but like also like my best like friend, is like that the and love and like the care and like everything, like it was like there, it's like I could like talk to her like about things that I didn't think I could like talk to my like mom about, you know, um, and so like that I was dealing with that along with some stuff going on like back home that I had to, like make sure everything got, squared away with, because at the time that I had to be like away from like home for like a couple months, so like yeah, so it's like that the timing, like I guess it wasn't the like best, but that's what kind of happens, I know at times in the military, it's like things don't like always come at the best of like moments. But but like nevertheless, like I was like, well, like I'm gonna have things, like I worked out so the way that my kid and my husband, they don't have to like like worry about stuff, so that way like the bills on like the bills will like automatically get like taken out of the like accounts like that the that if the little one like and need anything, then I'll just like move like a money over, so like I know as like I need it, um you know. And so it's like I had that stuff, like I lined up. So so I'm thinking, I think I have to like I can worry about, it's just like getting through these a couple months, you know, like get through this course, and everything else, and I'll be okay, But like, I didn't see like what was starting to go on with me. It's like like it's like normal for me, like to like have like a drink or two. Yeah, I know like once in a while, on like a birthday or if I went out in a while, and I just get like a drink or two. That was like a normal for me, but like getting drinks like every night, and especially on like weekends and it's like that's like looking like like back on something like dude like the writing was like right there, man, and you didn't even like notice it. And like that I had like one night, and it was the last night that we had I went out, and I don't know, it's just how many drinks I had, you know but I know that I blacked out like a couple times. Um, but between the end of the night and the next morning, and like I vomited like like over like my bed and the floor and my J's, and I'm just like, your J's probably got real. And then guess what? I came to and I did it again. I'm just like, okay, yeah. I think this should be your like a wake up call. Like ding ding ding. Like you really need to come up with like a different way of of like dealing with stuff. Because I was like, what? It's like I'm drinking. And I feel good, this and that, but it's like you can drink all you want, but that doesn't fix anything. Like, yeah, I know like in that moment, it's like everything is cool, but the next day it's like you still have to like deal with, with the like aftermath, And yeah, and for me, like that was my wake up call, as to like if something's going on, it's like I need, just like I talk to somebody or I do whatever. But yeah, but I definitely not drinking it down. You know, and I really haven't like had a drink in at least the last 2 to 3 like years now. So yeah, um, it's like I go out with people, and they might get like a drink or something like that, but I'm not, because like for me, it's like that I'm like afraid, that might happen again. Like I may start to like drink again and then not know when to actually stop. You know, um, and like I don't know about that. Um, but yeah, you know, um, yeah, it's like I've had those like moments where I've like recognized things, and those moments when I obviously did. Because I really didn't have the coping skills, I didn't have the tools, but yeah, I mean, so that's why that, it's that, like, the idea, like, um, like, the whole, ways, to, like, get through things, what are some possible ways of effectively dealing with, you know, because to be honest, like I don't want like anyone to have to go through what that I did, I want anyone, it's like to to keep going down the like a rabbit hole or just keep spiraling like down, 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 and not have like an effective a way of dealing with things, you know. So I guess I'll go ahead and I'm gonna close this out now. But can continue on what I've already like mentioned. You know that this in itself it's not going to be a very easy task. It's not. It's gonna be like one of those like a harder task. You know, like it's not easy like ever. Just to you know like say hey, it's like I'm going through this. Like I see some things, and and I'm kind of concerned, like about the path that it seems like I'm on, or that some things that I like notice from like time to time. I just like I brush them off and just say whatever. Um, you know, like it's not easy, to ever like ask it for help. It's not like easy to admit it. If we do need help. You know, um, but like I think that learning for one, to like recognize it, and like we're not like thinking it like logically, you know, that is a good like a first like step. It's like even if we aren't quite like ready to actually like talk to anybody about it, and then I would say like the next thing, it's like look at what like some effective like methods are for can bagging, like what's going on, like being able to like I recognize like trigger points. Um, and I do have like another video I'm going to link at the very end that actually goes over my identifying trigger points. Um, but yeah, but if you don't get anything else from this video that I hope that that you're not in this uh this uh this that I hope that that you're not in this battle and I'm alone. You know that there are others out there. Who may have been through what you're going through or like dealing with, or who may have been through a similar like a situation, you know, and like I know that I mentioned this now, like like in my weekly like podcast, but um that group that I therapy, you know, I think is like one tool, that can help, that I didn't mention like earlier in this video. But yeah, so that may be like a worth, like looking like into. If you're not so sure if you want to just like talk like one on one, you know, um, yeah, no, because like one thing that I learned and like group therapy, so I'm not the only one out there, who's dealing with, like a lot of these things, you know. Um, so yeah, I would hope that you would think about, some of the things that I like mentioned, and as always, I hope everyone has a safe and a wonderful